halftime report from Rob Fisher as Ja Morant enters the building.
That's right. You can hear the crowd behind me. Ja Morant entering the building here at FedEx Forum. Ja Morant's suspension did end today. He is with the team, was with the team today. Taylor Jenkins said prior to the game that it was a welcome sight.
So he jumps in the middle of it and he quotes a rap lyric. It's a parade inside my city, yeah. And it's just straight jubilation.
He, along with the Memphis Grizzlies, gave an indication that there were more deeply rooted issues. And I'm saying that ain't been answered in 10 days.
It's a parade inside my city, yeah.
Unfortunately, athletes and criminal headlines are synonymous in the mainstream world. Having a higher profile brings a heightened awareness on the actions of said athletes. Whether it's right or wrong, it's just the way it is. Like Allen Iverson said, negative news sells better.
You hear about all the negative Allen Iverson stuff, because those ones sell. This is this world, man. Evil is this world. This is what this world is about. Evil sells. Right. You know what I mean? Negativity sells. And that's just what it is when it comes to Allen Iverson. Don't nobody want to hear no nice Allen Iverson story.
Be sure to stay with Action News for continuing coverage of the Allen Iverson story and the charges that are about to be filed against him.
Iverson, aka The Answer, would know best. AI was the cultural icon of the early 2000s with his urban hip-hop swagger, but it also came with some trouble. And Allen's story was set way before he would dribble a basketball in college or in the NBA, culminating to a lineage of talented and popular point guards who can't seem to stay out of trouble. The similarities and situations between Iverson and young Memphis Grizzlies star Ja Morant is striking. Are the NBA scriptwriters repeating history to generate headlines once again? The synchronicities would say so. Both players were NBA Rookies of the Year 23 years apart. Two thugs equal 23 in English reduction.
This is a 6-foot guard, 160 pounds, soaking wet. Who did he play with, doggy? He was a one-man wrecking crew. He loved it with 10 straight years.
Criminal charges will be filed against Allen Iverson. That decision follows an extensive investigation into an incident last week where Iverson allegedly forced his way into an apartment brandishing a gun.
The date of Allen Iverson's Rookie of the Year award was May 2nd, 1997, with emphasis on May 2nd or 5-2, much like 52, because the Gangster equals 52 in reduction.
In 1993, he was 17 years old when he was involved in a brawl at a bowling alley in his hometown of Hampton, Virginia. He spent 4 months in jail before the governor of Virginia granted him clemency.
And has 33 date numerology, gunplay, and stories both equal 33 in reduction.
In 1997, Iverson was a passenger in a car that was stopped for speeding in Virginia. Police found marijuana and a gun that belonged to Iverson in that car. He was given probation for those violations and suspended for 1 game by the NBA. The arrest happened just after he was named Rookie of the Year.
The date of Ja Morant winning the Rookie of the Year award was September 3rd, 2020, which had 52 date numerology. New AI equals 52 in English ordinal and 29 in reverse reduction, while Ja Morant equals 29 in reduction and 52 in reverse reduction. Ja Morant was drafted by the Memphis Grizzlies, which was the last NBA team to legitimately sign Allen Iverson to play basketball before his retirement.
Now, Ja Morant is a transcendent player, and I think that ultimately he can be that. But what I'm saying is the skill set, the fervor, his willingness to attack, he is very Allen Iverson-like, except bigger. He's bigger.
Morant's full name, Demetrius Jamil Ja Morant, a fake gangster script. Ja is new Allen Iverson, and Morant's predecessor all equal 83 in the reduction cipher, while Memphis equals 83 in English ordinal and 38 in English reduction, which is the mirror of 83.
Morant, twins out, changes, and puts it down with the offhand.
Memphis Grizzlies have suspended all-star guard Ja Morant for at least 2 games, while the league investigates a video shared on his Instagram Live early Saturday morning. In it, Morant is flashing what appears to be a gun inside a nightclub, holding it to the side of his face. Morant has issued an apology to his family, his teammates, his coaches, and fans, saying he does take full responsibility for his actions. The 23-year-old also says he's going to take some time to get help and learn better methods of dealing with stress.
Neither Iverson or Morant have ever murdered anyone. No matter if Ja threatens Twitter users with hollow point bullets, he has never, quote unquote, caught any bodies, and probably never will. But with this being said, his image and likeness is linked to murder and violence via his rookie trading card, which displays local Memphis rappers Key Glock and the late young Dolph. Dolph was a Memphis icon, symbolizing the grit and grind mentality of the city with his motivational and hustle high-class gangster rap. His death and the rise in value of Ja Morant's rookie card crystallizes the craze people have with death and violence in rap and basketball. Dolph's cousin, Key Glock, who is a fan of Morant and the Grizzlies, was asked if he hangs out with the team. He said no, because he doesn't want to get them in trouble. While the NBA will never be able to recreate what Allen Iverson was to the game of basketball, that doesn't mean they won't try and garner as many eyeballs in the process at the expense of one of their star young players. Negative sales sell. And for Ja Morant, even if he's a young man who is misguided and making stupid decisions, if you mess around enough, trying to act hard and gangster, even though you are not, you will find out what the repercussions are for this act. Which is why, even though no gun charges were pressed against Morant in the Colorado strip club named Shotgun Willie's, security footage photos were leaked showing Ja getting a lap dance from a stripper inside the club next to plates of chicken nuggets. The owner of the strip club gave a statement about Ja, saying, "This kid, real young, was exceptionally respectful and sweet, and he did not drink. He's marvelous, spending around $50,000. But was this statement and photo leak out of taste when no crime was done? Probably, but the Matrix media world does not care. You fuck around, you find out."
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
With our brains as our weapon of choice, we are going to fuck around with the symbolism of Memphis, Morant, and Iverson and see if we can find out more on how and why these events are happening at this current time in history. Interestingly enough, while Morant is having all these troubles with the law, Memphis is simultaneously the #1 most dangerous city in America. Is that a coincidence? I believe not. When the energy is right, a lot of similar occurrences can happen, and the Ja-Matria backs it up. Memphis and gangbanging both equal 83 in the English ordinal cipher, while Memphis and killing both equal 38 in the reduction cipher, and death equals 38 in English ordinal. Morant in Memphis and the nickname Bluff City, Memphis, and Memphis, Tennessee murder all equal 83 in the reverse reduction cipher, while Morant in Memphis and Bluff City, Memphis both equal 187 in English ordinal. 187 is the penal code for murder in California, but it's well known that 187 is the murder code slang word in America, which was popularized by rap music.
Memphis, Tennessee, the most dangerous city in the U.S.
Join my Patreon today for only $5 to receive a monthly esoteric documentary on your favorite sports athletes and events. Real, raw, uncut, and uncensored without the limitations of YouTube. Join today to see the other side of the sports world.